Hey guys, ChanceMaybe Gaming here, and welcome back to another Survive the Hunt. And for today, we've got a bit of a new special intro. Yes, we're all down the pier on the party buses, having a bit of a celebration, a little bit of a dance. So now we've got that over with. I'm getting going at 5 AM, which is actually past already, 10 minutes into it. So yeah, we better get cracking. Yeah, I'm on a Faggio as well. Oh, and I've got a star. Oh no. Just the perfect start to an intro. Okay, let's get Leicester ready. Oh, already using up one of my remove the cops from Leicester. Oh, look at them all. Firing flares and cops have then obviously shot them. Cool. Well, welcome back to another Survive the Hunt. Obviously, we've got 24 GTA 5 hours to survive in this city with that motley crew of hunters trying to chase me down. Now, I will mention we do have someone different recording the map. That's because our usual recorder of the map, which is ChanceMaybe, is busy tonight. So Mike, or Lord Lard, has stepped up to the plate and he's recording. So we'll be able to see what his recording skills are like for the So What Happened for this video. So keep an eye out for that, obviously, when that gets posted. So I've got this 2 hour slot now where I've basically got into the city and changed my vehicle. Well, changed into a different vehicle, and yours is the vehicle that I want. I could actually do with the cops not getting interested in me. Okay, cops aren't, thankfully. So we've changed our vehicle, and now what we need to do is we need to change my style. Now I have already preemptively changed my style. I've got new outfits ready and a new haircut, so we don't have to faff about with any of that. And we're just going to go for a plain old grey top, blue jeans, and sort of like a slicked back mullet-y style haircut, basically. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, I'm trying to think as to whereabouts I can get myself in the city so we can get going. Obviously 5 AM wins when I was left, so I've got 2 hour head start period, so the hunters won't be released until 7 AM, so I've got a bit of time to chill still, but I'm going to use that time to sort of get towards the other side of the map, because I fancy getting as far away as possible and trying to set myself up close to where my next vehicle isn't going to be blowing up. Obviously, before I go any further, Survive the Hunt's not my original idea. The original creator of this game mode is a fellow YouTuber, obviously don't know him personally, called Fail Race. He started the whole Survive the Hunt idea, promoted others to try it out, and obviously this is where I am now, giving you a different version, and changed the rules, added my own twist to the hunt, and yeah, we're all watching a JDB Gaming Survive the Hunt, so credit goes to him. Yeah, basically just credit goes to Fail Race. Also, another thing I want to add is social media. Obviously, if you haven't already heard me say it, then you probably haven't watched one of my hunts before, but I am also on social media. I've got... Oh, why am I following you two? I'm going to crash into one of you, I know that for sure. Right. I'm on social media, so I've got Instagram and Twitter. The links will be in the description, so if you want to go over and give me a little follow, that would be fantastic. Obviously, my numbers are a bit low at the time, at this current time, but, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's trying to get it to build, so that's why I'm promoting it here. Obviously, you've all got to start from somewhere, all start from zero, and slowly build from there. So, yeah, if you're wondering to yourself, I don't follow enough people on social media, well, here's your chance. JDB Gaming has got Twitter and Instagram, both of which are at TheReal JDB Gaming. So, at TheReal, because I don't think I could fit either the real JDB Gaming or the official JDB Gaming, so I went for TheReal because I felt like, why not, really? So, oh, sorry. My mouth's a bit dry, I don't know why it is. Hopefully I'm not going to have another coughing fest, but anyway. Basically, go ahead and follow one of those on social media. Now, the hunters have been released. Literally a couple minutes into them being released. Now, obviously, one of the vehicles I could go for is this one down at the airport. And speaking of vehicles to blow up, I haven't done it yet, so let's have a little look at the map as to whereabouts the vehicles are placed for today's hunt. We can have a look at it now. We've got them all dotted over the place, but I'm going to quickly go through the list because we've got some time. We've got the Strip Club, Paperclip, Airport, Arena, Golf Course, Little Seoul Car Park, the Movie Theatre up in Vinewood. Then we've got the Lifeguard Tower on Vespucci Beach, the Rockford Plaza, and an area, basically, near Legion Square, effectively. So those are the 10 cars we're going today. Now, there is literally one right next to me at the airport. I will show you guys all in a second as to where it is. I don't really want to camp it because obviously the hunters aren't allowed to camp it, and obviously I've got a 2 hour time period where I can't blow them up. So what I might do is I might shuffle over towards the arena instead. Why have I... What? Okay, well that must just be because I'm in a stolen vehicle. I don't really know what is going on, but... Okay, this is problematic. This is really problematic. Okay, I'd really rather not die straight away. I mean, I was minding my own business. Okay, I was in a stolen vehicle, which is also...
What's up,
That's got to be what it is. Ah, 26 seconds. Okay.
Don't freak you out so much.
Well, so much for using the Bravado Gauntlet. That vehicle is already burnt and dead, so we're going to have to switch into something else. We've got an Oracle in front of me. Look, cops, I don't want any trouble, please. I really don't want any trouble. Please don't. Cops, just stay away, please. Just stay away.
I take it this isn't a social call. Okay, my friend.
Right, okay.
I'll take care of the LSPD. Leave it to me.
Well, okay. Another Bravado Gauntlet has literally just spawned in front of me. That was not ideal. I'm just going to quickly pull into this car park just so that cop can get past me. Well, that really was not an ideal start to survive the hunt. I've never really had that before, but I know there's security guards around the airport, so that's what must have happened. They must have just seen me in a stolen vehicle, and that's what's happened. I don't really know. Well, I mean, there you go. I guess I was saying, I don't really like to camp the vehicle, so I was going to move out of the area. Well, those cops definitely, almost certainly, made sure that I had to be moving again, so... A pain in the arse, but we can move on, and thankfully there's another vehicle at the arena that we can go and think about blowing up. I mean, obviously, we, like I said, 2 hour period, so from when the hunts get released. So the hunts got released at 7 AM. I'm just going to quickly update my list. This is why my speed might be a little bit dodgy, is because I'm trying to time me. There we go, 7 AM finish. I do that because I like to make sure I know when I'm finishing, because otherwise I'll forget. And well, if you've seen a previous hunt where we've had a little bit of a situation where we've been a bit unsure as to when the hunt's finished, then yeah, it's sort of our little system we have in place now to make sure that we definitely finish at the right time, because otherwise it can get a bit hairy. Now, is it just me, or shall I steal that big truck in front? I can't, can I? You know what? Later on in the hunt, if we're still around, which hopefully we will be, and I see one of those bad boys, we will go for it. Okay. I won't go for this one in front of me because that is just too huge and too slow, but that thing will be able to plough through things. Now, I know it's a bit sort of... I'm going away from the arena. Okay. Well, we'll change plans again. We'll go for the paperclip first. Just over here. Now, I know it's massively risky going for one of those massive big trucks because they're so slow, and when you're in a chase you need something that's going to have a bit of pace to it, because that's your only real chance of getting away from the hunters. Because when it comes to it being in a chase, the hunt... I did not know those things spawned. Look, that blue vehicle there, I didn't think those actually spawned. There's another one! Since when have they spawned? I mean, I know I'm in the gang area, but I've genuinely never seen those things. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Never seen those things spawn before, so that is really odd. Now, I'm going to give it a little bit of time before I go and blow it up, because there's only one way in and out of that place, the paperclip over there. And the hunters tend to like to sort of check their vehicles right at the start of the hunt. You know, just to make sure that I'm not literally right there waiting from the start to blow it up. Okay, yeah, we're definitely in the gang area because, well, I know we are, but there's also like personalised sort of like low riders around in the area. Oh, I'm really dicing with death by going down that lane, because that's like where the home of all the gang members are, so it's really going to cause issues. I mean, if that goes tits up, then it's just been it's going to be the style of this hunt, isn't it, really? Oh, dearie me. Hairy moment at the airport, now hairy moment in we're Strawberry region, aren't we? Rancho is where we are. So anyway, oh my, AIs, God, you don't miss them, do you? They don't give you a second to react. No, I'm going to be alright. I'm not going to moan about the AIs. I moan about them enough. We don't need me to moan again. Yeah, don't worry, I'm moving. This is what I'm on about. You could have started shooting then, and that'd have been this vehicle burn. Like, bloody hell. Not ideal. Okay, so we can get a little bit back on track. originally going for the vehicle down at the airport. I was lingering in the area for too long and then got forced out. Then obviously at the arena, again, I went the wrong way as to... You just went completely on my side of the road. Ah, you... Why? What? Just why do the AI do such a thing? Oh, whatever. Anyway, I've been forced to move. And we're going to try and find this vehicle in Cypress Flats. Now, last time we had a vehicle down here, I missed it because it was over on the right-hand side. It's not on the right... it's not on the right-hand side, but it's right there. So, obviously, we are stuck with the whole thing again of making sure that everyone's got a Sultan. I think that's a Sultan Classic, but still a Sultan, so it's good with me. We're going to place an explosive there. We're going to do a quick UE down the road, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to go to Leicester. And I am going to do cops on a blind eye, just so I don't have the cops on me for a second. Oh, alright, just close my phone down before I get to Leicester. That's always a good move. And we're going to slowly move away, because my rule of thumb is as long as I can see it, I can blow it up. And as long as I can see it, I can blow the bad boy up. So, that will have notified the hunters. So they'll be racing over to this area. Now, I've got to try and get out of the area pretty pronto. But I think I'm going to try and stick in the area. I don't think they're going to anticipate me to be in the immediate vicinity. They normally try and predict which is the next vehicle I'm going to go for. So if I can sort of like stick right close to it, I think I might just go underneath the radar of the hunters. I don't know. I know it's a bit of a risky strategy, but in previous hunts, I've tended to just sort of blaze it straight away, get out of the area as quickly as possible. And I think the hunters might have cottoned onto it. They do like watching my videos and they do like to sort of see what my little strategies are. So anything I can do to try and mix it up, any sort of like, if when I get into chase now, I'm going to try a different sort of escape strategy because again, they're starting to predict my movements. Anything I can do to sort of try and make it a little bit more difficult for them would definitely be beneficial for me. So, because speaking of a hunter, there is one. That is 100% a hunter. Gonna have to chill. Ass. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was a hunter. Is that not a hunter? It was just the way he weirdly pulled. I don't think that's a hunter, you know. Okay, false alarm. It's all good. We can breathe. Yeah, he's got his brakes lights on. The hunters, sometimes we have undercover hunters where they blend in with traffic to try and spot me, but they're not going to try and hold the brake lights, so it's all good. Everyone breathe, false alarm, we're all good to go. Okay, why? Come on, move! Oh, you know what? This is exactly what I've said in previous hunts. Oh, okay, they've just crashed. Well, there you go, that's a bit of karma, isn't it? You wait till the bloody light goes orange and then you move and then you get bloody hit. Oh, vehicles really need to stop. Yeah, there you go, it's okay, it's all good. Right, I'm stuck in some traffic at this moment. This is some scintillating gameplay, it really is. God almighty. I mean, I guess one thing I can say is the map limit's right, so normally when it comes to the map we sort of do the whole of Los Santos, the whole sort of city area, at least anyway. So, and sometimes we start at the docks. Oh, yeah, you are like literally waiting till it goes orange to them. I'm just not standing for that. It's just is that Hunter? Oh my god, I pulled out and did a dodgy maneuver in the nick of time. See, this is what happens, I get too... Oh, why? Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I don't think there's anyone near me. No, there's not. I just couldn't have an AI being round me like that. It just gives me away all the time. But I did that dodgy maneuver in the nick of time though. If I did that like a second later... He's damaged, yeah, he's gone into the back of that vehicle, that's why it's still there. But like I'm trying to say, if I went a second later, he'd have spotted me doing that dodgy maneuver and he would have definitely investigated this oracle, so... Whew. Again, another sort of moment I can wipe my forehead and go, okay, we're good, we're safe. Right, what vehicle should we go for next then, ladies and gentlemen? That is a very good question. I'm looking at my list, or trying to as I'm driving, because, you know, it's always good to sort of read as you're driving. And I'm trying to determine which is going to be our next target. So, we've got Airport and Arena, which are obviously the other side, which we were looking at, but long gone now. We can always leave them to another... We could go Strip Club. We could maybe hit this highway, come off towards the middle and go hit Strip Club. That could be a good one. Should we do Strip Club? Do we fancy a visit to the Strip Club? Well, I think I know the answer for some of the guys. No, because they've got misses or partners and they respect them and don't want to... I'm going to stop the bit. But yeah, we'll go Strip Club. We'll get rid of that car there because I think that's a good one to go for. And like it... Do you not look behind you? Whew, AI's got to love them. Got to keep them. Ah, dearie me. They are the most infuriating things. And they've definitely, 100% Rockstar have definitely made them so that they pull out more. They pull out on you more often than not. Like what I mean by that is they make sure that the sort of if you're trying to drive, they'll suddenly scoot out in front of you and just be a pain in the ass. Or if you're going over like a junction, they'll pull out in the junction and get in your way again. They've definitely made the AIs do that more often than not. Ooh, that is an Ocelot F620. Those things are rapido, and I'm allowed them because it is a coupe. Now, vehicle-wise, I'm allowed anything that pretty much spawns apart from supers and bikes. No one's allowed supers because they're too quick, and no one's allowed bikes because we've just never really felt that bikes work on this game mode, so we don't really we veto bikes. Then we've also got a rule where the hunters can't have sports, whereas obviously I can have sports. So they have the numbers advantage, but I have the bit of pace advantage. They also have the numbers advantage when it comes to weapons, so I'm allowed stronger weapons compared to them. They're only allowed pistols. That is a hunter. He's seen me pull out, hasn't he? Oh, Siri just went off. Siri, go away. Okay. Okay, just had a little conversation with Siri. That was a hunter. I mean, that is a hunter because he's still in the air. That is. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so that vehicle is not a Sultan. Annoying. Annoying. Oh. Oh my god! Yep, okay, was too hot the area. I shouldn't have risked it and gone out. I was trying to do it and then the helicopter came along, but I already committed to getting out on foot. So that was a silly mistake on my end, and we might potentially have blown my cover already. I mean, I don't think they know what I look like, maybe? I don't know. Well, we'll stay in this vehicle. It might get checked. I know it's sort of hot, but it's not damaged, and it's... Well, I don't think it is, at least. No, it's not. No one's sort of followed, so I think I might have got away with that one, you know? I mean, the hunter came through and made sure he got out of the place quickly, because otherwise I was going to gun him down. Now, that is definitely something I need to make sure I do myself more often or not. If you've got Mark II weapons, it automatically has them as your sort of preset loadout on GTA, and I've got a Mark II assault rifle, so whenever I go out to pull out my assault rifles, it automatically chooses the Mark II weapon, which obviously we don't do Mark II weapons. I'm not allowed them, they're not allowed them. It's quite simple. It's because it's powerful. We wanted to make it a bit of a gunfight, so we just do normal weapons. Now, obviously, I'm allowed assault rifles when those guys aren't. Like I said, just pistols. So I have the stronger firepower, but then they do have the numbers. So if it was to get into a gunfight, if they got 2 or 3 of them, there it's going to be a little bit more tricky for me to get all 3 of them compared to, you know, so I can have something a bit stronger. Whereas obviously the numbers of them, I mean, theoretically, if there's a gunfight with 3 of them, they should be coming out on top all the time, unless they're really unorganised, or they're like me where they haven't already pre-chosen what gun they're going to be having set. So that definitely, definitely can cost you some time. Now, I definitely think I got away with that one, but that was a risky moment. The problem is, what it is I saw the hunter go past me and I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and go for it. and do it right under his nose, and so he's going to kick himself. But then the chopper was there. I was trying to blend in on foot. I don't think the hunter may have necessarily noticed me, you know. He might, I mean, going back at this, he might have just driven past thinking, oh, there's a car here, but not thought anything of it. Saw an AI walking, probably thought nothing of it. So I mean, bearing in mind that no one's really chasing me, and the chopper who was in the area hasn't sort of inspected me either, maybe it went under the radar. Quite literally, because you can go under the radar in this game, but... Oh, okay, he's gone to the casino. Towards the casino direction, hasn't seen anything, okay. Yeah, like I said, I think we're good. May have just acted a little bit too quickly. I should have maybe blown up the vehicle and then went, but I left it, so... Yeah, anyway, we're going to go towards the movie theatre, as that's actually our next vehicle closest to us, which is towards that direction. So we're going to sort of head west still, and then we'll turn a right, take a right and head north, and we can start thinking about blowing that vehicle up. And in theory, enough time should have passed for Cops and a Blind Eye to become active again for me. So, and yes, I have learnt how to skip through the contacts quicker, so I can get to Leicester quicker, so I'm not wasting so much time. Okay, we can. So I'm going to leave it there just for a second, just so I can get a little bit closer to the area, because you only get 3 minutes, and I don't want to have to rush myself towards the end of it. So
Give me a call back when simple decisions
we will
don't
leave
freak
it for
you
the
out
time
so
being,
much.
and it will annoy Leicester because it just is GTA really. So, and because like I said, I want to get close. Breathe and breathe. You do not want to get out and shoot the AI next to you. You do not want to get out and shoot the AI next to you. I really want to, but I'm going to leave him be. Although, oh, I mean, saying about that, I then do a dodgy little manoeuvre myself. That was just... the most infuriating thing in the world. Right, okay, so we're coming up... Why is there an Avenger in the road? I'm guessing a hunter took that to then place the vehicle and left it in the way. Well, that is interesting. I've not come across that before. Oh, impromptu race. That's a hunter near me somewhere. And I think he might be inspecting vehicles around me. Because is he in the Bravado Gauntlet? I don't know, you know. I'm a bit... That's an AI. That's another AI doing funky stuff. I mean, there you go, Party Boss literally just spawned in front of me. Okay, there's the hunter. Okay, so is that the vehicle right there? I think that might be the vehicle. I mean, we've already got a smashed in window, so I'm going to do Cops on a Blind Eye straight away. I mean, we're stuck in traffic, we can't go anywhere, so we're all good on that front. I might just give myself...
Hey there. What can I help you with?
A little bit of space.
Okay.
I don't know, we're going to see how the AIs react.
I wish you would have told me earlier, asshole.
There we go, perfect. Oh, to be fair, that could start a chain reaction. Okay, I might just move out of the way, because I don't want to blow myself up. So I'm just going to get out of the way, and then we are then going to... Oh, okay, wasn't quite the chain reaction that I was anticipating, but it still caused quite a reaction for all the AIs. There's a bit of madness. Okay, bit more explosions. Okay, just... Jesus! Okay, just a bit more. That was a massive explosion. Okay, that was a chain reaction I was on about, so... Thank God I did move out of the way. It's still going on. That is ridiculous. Okay, that is 2 vehicles down. Is there much scratching? I wouldn't say so, but by the cops coming, that means there's hunters coming towards the area, so the quicker I get out of this place, the better. Oh, blimmin' hell. That was manic. I just knew it. As soon as I planted the C4 on it, I thought, you know what, I'm a little bit too close to the cars in front of me, and could see the chain reaction. I didn't anticipate it to go that way though. I got out of the area at the right time before there was just like explosions literally left, right and okay, that was a mistake by the hunter, who clearly used the Avenger to get to his vehicle and then had just forgotten to despawn his Avenger. It is a mistake, it's fair enough, but it's caused a bit of chaos. It's caused a different situation. I mean, with these hunts, something new happens in every single one of them. It is, in that sense, I'm very proud of what I do, because there's always new content. There's always something different to watch. It's never sort of the same thing. It's always new and exciting. So that was definitely new and exciting. So yes. But we've again managed to get out of the area nice and safe without getting spotted. Like there was hunters in the area because I got the impromptu race prompt, which they would have gotten as well. And then obviously at that point, that's when the hunters go, oh, I've got an impromptu race at this area, is anyone else? Then they wait and see if anyone says anything, and then that's when they start investigating. So I'm guessing someone else might have said yes, or sometimes they drive it so quickly they just miss the impromptu race prompt. So that's happened before. So anyway, we're all good. We're in the clear. We've moved on. How many hours have gone? We're at 6 o'clock. So 1 more hour, and then we've done 12 hours. And okay, 2 vehicles might not be the biggest haul of vehicles, but that's not the point of these videos. The point of a survival hunt is to survive the 48 hours. And these sort of vehicles are sort of, well, things on the side. They're like a mini game within the actual game itself. It's obviously to give themselves a bit more intel, the hunters a bit more intel as to where I could be, so it helps them out and also makes a bit more exciting content as well, because I've got to be a bit risky. So, but fundamentally, it comes down to surviving. Hence the title of Survive the Hunt. Oh dear. Anyway, so the nearest ones to me, we've got one at the golf course. We could go for that one. He's placed it in the middle of the golf course as well, so not the usual in the sort of like entrance. That's the word I'm looking for. It's sort of in the middle, right on the green of the golf course. So that's going to be new because I've not done that before. I'm trying to think if there's a way for me to escape on foot out there. I think I can most likely jump over the wall of the golf course and then like walk around. Oh god, I know, I've just suggested my most hated thing in the world, walking on foot. Because I could dump the vehicle in the water. It just depends if I can get over that hedge. If I can get over the hedge and then walk around the outside and blend in with the AIs, just get naturally walking, then I think that's the plan I'm going to go for. Because again, it's something new, something different, and the hunters would 100% not anticipate it, because I'm very adamant I do not like walking. I do not like walking at all, because it's a fundamental weakness of a survival hunt. The whole point of surviving is you want to have those sort of chances where the hunter spots you and then you have a bit of a chase, something a bit exciting. When it comes to just walking, all it takes is a hunter to not even be paying attention, just driving through, even maybe just sort of missteer and hit some AIs, and then you happen to be part of the AIs, and then you're dead, and that's it. They don't even know about it. Then they're like, oh, blimey, I just killed him. Oh, was that it? You know, it's a bit anticlimactic. So that's why I feel like walking doesn't really go hand in hand with this game mode. But obviously, it is something you can do. You can, of course, go and you can't force them just to go. You can't force the survivor like myself just to drive. You know, it's got to have a bit of variability with these hunts. So that's why walking, we can do it, but because of the reasons I've said, I just despise it. Because I'm so vulnerable. But yes, anyway, we're going to do it because hunters won't anticipate it. So, but again, we could have another hunter that just rocks up past me, and I could spoil all of my plans. At the moment in time, it looks like I'm in the clear, so I'm just going to swiftly move in. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so now this is where it gets nervy, because we don't know where the hunters could be. They could just literally, or even the chopper. All it takes is the chopper to notice something. I don't know where it is in the middle of this. Okay, it's right there. It's literally in the heart of the golf course. Okay, hide from the chopper. I've not done this strategy before. Hiding from the chopper under some trees. I mean, a nice little strategy. He seems to have just driven on by. Okay, I think we're good. You know what? I think we're good. So, Sultan. Got a car on the Sultan. Okay, we're all good, we're all good, we're all good. Now, I'm just... Like I said, I'm just going to try and investigate if I can, like I said, jump over the wall. If I can't jump over the wall, then this plan's a bit screwed. Because I also need to find a way to dispose of the vehicle. Because if I dispose the vehicle... Because if they see the vehicle on the actual golf course, then I could be in trouble. Because... I could park in these bushes. I'll probably miss that. And then... If I then use that as leverage... There we go, perfect. Perfect. Oh, we've got our getaway. Oh, I love it when a perfectly good plan comes together. Okay, this isn't quite what I wanted, because obviously I wanted to dispose of it, but they won't. They'll quickly brush over that. I don't imagine. Well, you know what? I think clearly I was subconsciously thinking that I wanted to dispose of the vehicle instead, so... Oh, dearie me. Okay, remember my rule of thumb, as long as I can see it, I can blow it up. Well... Okay, that's a bit of an interesting one. I don't really know. Okay, it's over there in the tree lines to the left, but I've now lost my height. I'm going to have to steal a caddy, aren't I? Ah, dearie me. Oh, I mean, these, you can tell I don't structurally survive the hunts, because if I did that, that would not have happened. I just sometimes forget. Oh, they've despawned. Really? What? Oh. Ugh. Okay. Change of plan. I'm just going to have to steal one of the cars around here. Jump over the wall. Oh, I was going to say there better be a bloody car here. There is, thankfully. Okay, we will go for something that's going to blend in, so for one of the darker colours. We'll go for this one here, the gauntlet. I mean, it's going to make a bit of noise because I break into it and I'm going to get the cops on me, and the security guard just there. No? Okay, apparently not. Okay. Oh, I've just blown the vehicle up when I didn't mean to. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Oh, he's noticed I'm on the golf course. I'm going to have to get out. Well, there you go. So much for my plan. That's gone out the window. I didn't even see the vehicle over. Okay. It's because I was trying to get rid of the bloody radio. Oh, okay. That hedge apparently you can't go through, so that's helpful. Cool, cool, cool. Right, okay. We're going to go through here. Nice, fun times. And we're going to dart into the car park. Going to do a bit of car park play. Okay. Now, the chopper's above me, and this is incredibly risky, I know. Is he going to come up? Is there going to be a bit of a gunfight here? Oh, is there more than one entrance? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Okay, there's one gone. Oh, they're all just rolling in now because they know I'm in the car park. This is a really stupid plan. Really stupidly. Yeah, there's more than one entrance. There's more than one entrance. Oh, get up, 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 get up. Okay, there's another one. Oh, okay, got followed, got followed, got followed. Risky, 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 risky. Okay, I need a vehicle, I need to get out of the area. Come on, steal it, quickly, 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 quickly. Okay, now those hunters will have been dead. They can't say anything, well obviously whilst they're dead. And they'll have sat out for an hour. Now obviously they count it down themselves when they're dead for the hour. Oh, blimmin' hell, that was sketchy. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, the chopper's on me. God almighty. Okay, like I said, I was trying something new. Going to a car park and deciding to ditch my vehicle, and then I didn't realise there was 2 ramps to it. I thought there was just the one, so that was my own fault. I'm just trying to think now where I need to go. That really could have gone tits up. If I hadn't noticed Gary, he could have definitely got some more shots off me. Now that's a situation where if there was two of them at the right moment... Oh, I'm guessing someone's internet's crashed by him leaving. But anyway, if there was two of them on me shooting me at the same time, I need to get the cops on the blind... not cops on the blind eye. Get rid of the cops, so... Oh, I thought I lost him for a second. I thought I dipped under.
What do you need exactly? Okay, my friend. I'll take care of the LSPD.
We need to get under some cover straight away and ditch this vehicle. Okay, I'm trying something here. Okay, I'm trying something. I'm hoping they don't see me. A little my mouth moving. He'd have anticipated me to have gone under cover and probably escaped somewhere. So I'm hoping that they don't come racing through here and notice the gauntlet. Okay, there is a car coming in. But he's just skipped on. Okay, we're good. Here's another one coming through. Oh no, nice bit of driving to get out the car park there, whoever that hunter is. Unless he spotted me. You know what? Yeah, I think they spotted me, you know. I think he has. He has. Oh no! I've had the laugh here. Oh yeah, I can hear them. Oh, I can hear the lot of them. Yeah, I could hear them. I thought I was being sneaky, but I was just allowing them to scheme and get in the... Oh, and block the exits. I could hear the doors closing. There I was thinking, oh, he's just missed me. How has he missed me? Oh, that crouch. When you hold X and your player crouches over his steering wheel, it works like a bloody charm, that does. Okay, I think we're good, I can just hear a lot of cars. I don't like it. I really don't like it. How long we've got to survive till? We've got another 7 hours. We're getting into some squeaky bum time here. Obviously the rule of thumb is I'm allowed to stay still for a little bit, but I can't camp for too long. I can hear. There's something going on around me. I really don't like it, you know. There's a bump. They could be checking the highway, you know. Don't think they're checking here. I think they might be checking the highway. I think we might be in the clear, you know, guys. I think we might be good. I might have been a little bit paranoid there. That was sketch. That was really sketchy. can I do? Can I do?
If it isn't my creepy silent friend, how can I help? Sure. Done.
Okay, well, get in the vehicle now. Just steal it. Get in. I don't want to be here anymore. I really don't like it. Has he just seen me leave the car park? That's my question. I mean, he's right behind me, you know. I don't like it. I really don't like this, you know. That's two of them together. Okay, AIs are behaving themselves because he's not doing a weird manoeuvre behind me. Oh, that was sketch, guys. That was sketch. I don't know how I got out of that one. I got too cocky. I got way too cocky. I thought, oh, he skipped past me. I've managed to dodge him around this pillar, but actually he was just trying to confirm my position. And then what I thought was a crash at the exit was just him. Can I remember which road he's put his car down? I can't remember if this one on the left. Well, I can't go left, I'm gonna have to go straight. I just can't risk it. I'm trying to get to the hand signal so I can do a middle finger up at them and act like a civilian does. But I can't. I'm trying to be quiet about it, and I'm also trying to concentrate on what they're doing. Oh dearie me. There we go. I'm on arms, so next time when I'm in a bloody, I can do a little middle finger up at them. My God, what a faff. I just didn't need that really. This hunt has been something else, hasn't it? It really has been something else. Oh dearie me. Okay, we got the gap on. I just don't think they've seen where I've gone, and this is why pace is so important in your escape vehicle. Although that bloody chopper's on me. See, they can lose me, but as long as the chopper's on me, they haven't lost me because they've got eyes on the whole time. I don't know what this time remaining is at the bottom right of the screen, but we're just going to ignore it. And I'm just trying to think as to whereabouts I can go to try and lose him. Yeah, impromptu race, that means I've got another one near me. Okay. I mean, I need to throw in some left and rights to make it trickier, but obviously I then slow down, and then the chopper has a better chance of sort of spotting where I'm going. I'm in a sports vehicle, Bravado, is it Buffalo? Yeah, Buffalo, so I think it's the first vehicle I started off with in the hunt, so... Right, and we're going to just chill, we're just going to chill for a bit. And if I see someone come down that little alleyway, I then bolt. Okie doke. Okay. Right. I'm hoping that no one blocks this one, because otherwise I'm a little bit screwed. No, they've just gone racing past, thank God. Oh! Close little action there. Do you mind? Do you mind? Thank you, I'll take your vehicle though. Hey Jay, thank you very much. Yes, cheers to whoever bumped me. Oh, it's the cops who shooted me anyway. Oh, no! Go, 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 go! Okay. Tyres are shot out. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. Okay, gonna have to be super careful. This has gone really tits up, you know. I'm not feeling confident about this one. I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna have to do a quick U-turn now. That's my only chance. Quick UE, and then get out. No, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. Let's all push us. Let's all push me. Let's all push me. Come on then. Come on then. No. Okay, we're gonna keep going this way. Gonna keep going this way. No, no. Crouch, crouch. Good boy, good boy. Oh, I can't get any pace with this shot out tyre. I'm gonna have to go for it. I'm gonna have to go for it. Okay, I've gone for it. It's mildly worked out. I don't see how we're going to get out of this, but we will keep fighting. We will keep fighting. As soon as they pit me though, I'm dead. No! I was so close! I was so close! I couldn't bloody reload, that was so... The gun wouldn't... I should have picked one with more ammo! How close... Oh, we were 3 hours! 3 hours off! I just couldn't do it. As soon as I was in that car with the shot out tyre, I was screwed! And I managed to keep it going. Ah, as soon as they pitted me, I knew I was in trouble. Oh, what a hunt. What a hunt. Well, we tried a good few different things there, and some things didn't work out, and some things inadvertently worked out, but there we go. 3 hours left, and they got me. Well done to the hunters. I'm going to have to find something to just fill up the rest of this video, something a little small. Oh, my heart is pounding. Right, well, I hope you all enjoyed that video, because that was something else, wasn't it? That was epic, so... Thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed it too, enjoyed it as much as I have, then do please leave a like, comment down below. I love seeing your little comments. Also, my mouth is moving. I think it's appropriate. And yeah, until next time, remember Twitter and Instagram as well. But yes, until next time, thank you all for watching. And JDB Gaming, oh wait for it, out of Mundo. I sometimes do a little bit of heavy metal surviving, so they love to see which vehicle is going to be my next target. So... whilst leaving the area is a good thing because it means you're less likely to be checked. I think he spotted me there. Trying to act as an AI as much as possible. I think my cover's been blown. There's too many of them. I'm just going to go. Clearly what they've done is they've just seen something go funky and they're on me now. There is no point in me hanging about. There was 3 of them lined up there. 3 of them. So I might as well just book it and see if I can try and lose them. Now whereabouts I'm going to lose them, who knows? I always try something different with these. I obviously have got to my certain locations. Police cars are so quick, aren't they? My set different spots where I like to go, but the hunters have started to predict it. So I need to try and change up my game plan, change up where I'm going. Yes, I know driving in a straight line. Oh, the sodding AI is a bit of a risky plan because, you know, it's then easier to spot me. But I'm trying to get as much distance as possible. Now the handy thing is I don't actually have to look behind me to see if there is someone chasing me because there's sirens, so I can hear the whole time that there's a hunter still on my arse. And there you go, there's a hunter there. Okay, so I just need to try and make sure that the chopper doesn't get involved. Now the chopper does have a tactic, obviously, of of flying high enough that I don't hear his chopper blades. You know, it's a sneaky little tactic where I can't hear it, and it makes me, you know, it lulls me into full sense of security because it makes me feel like, oh, he can't hear me. But actually the whole time he can, so... Okay, I'm just trying to think of whereabouts I can go. Now, it sounds like... Oh, I think I might have lost him here. Oh, I hadn't. Oh, I was trying to be sneaky. Trying to be sneaky. That's a hunter. That's definitely a hunter. Right, okay, we're going to U-turn it. He nicely spun me around, so we're going to carry on. I had a bit of a gap for a second. Nothing major. Yeah, the chase is carrying on. Now, I'm trying to think if there's any cars I can drive past and do a bit of heavy metal surviving whilst I'm at this driving. Yes, I had my best chance to get rid of them when that cop car wasn't on me, because that cop car is matching me, if not a little bit quicker. Oh, it's just about, you know, recognised what I was going to do there and adjusted himself. Now, crashing is definitely not ideal. Okay, nice little move across the grass there. Got a little bit of a gap, nothing major. And I can hear, well, I can't hear it actually. For once, I don't have to go, oh, I can probably hear it, but you guys can't. But, you know, I can't hear it, but I can see the chopper still on me. Saying that, the cop car's still on me as well, so. And I definitely think left and rights are definitely the way I'm going to have to go about losing this cop car, because, well, he's definitely keeping up with me, and he's just pitted me. Oh, hello. You've just smashed into me. Okay, come on. Come on. That's it, drive me up here. That's fine. There we go. As long as I can get going. Muscle cars don't have that initial acceleration. But as long as I can get them going nice and quickly, it doesn't really matter too much to me. Now, I'm being a little bit tentative on the brakes because, as you've seen a couple of times, I've just completely spun out. Frustrating and annoying. Oh, that was a chance for him to pit into the back of me. Okay, we're going to go left then. Okay, he's gone too far. That's fine. Cop car's definitely the one that I need to try and shake, because I don't think the other hunters have kept up with me so far. But they're definitely going to be predicting this movement of going to the casino, so I have to make sure that none of these cars, like that one, are going to try and cut me off. Oh, hello. Oh, good, we're good. No, we're not. And there's both my tyres out. Okay, good to know. Okay, jumping down we go. Okay, we've lost a tyre. A second one's going to come out in a second as well, which means we're going to have to be really rapid with a car change here. I mean, for the time being, I'm doing alright. I can still hear that cop car though, which has got me a little bit paranoid. Okay, didn't see where I was going, crashed, lost all that gap. Oh, I'm getting beaten here, absolutely beaten up. They are relentless! And there you go. You guys think that just because you're all on me, you think you're going to have this. This fight isn't over. Not until the fat lady sings. Trust me, she's got a lot more singing in her. I hope she does, at least anyway. I don't know which fat lady I'm on about. There you go, spin me around. That's it. Keep me going. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. There we go. She didn't have too much singing left in her, as it turns out. Oh, that's a shame. It's one of those things. I can't do much about it. They just get to me really quickly, and that is all from me. So thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, ChanceMaybe Gaming. Wait for it. Out of Mundo.